Hey guys, welcome to Fancy Friday, and here's a cool one. So this is really the newest note to my collection, and by the time this video comes out, I'm assuming it will be June, or well into June. Right now it is actually, let's see, it's May 10th as we speak. I guess when this comes out, you can see how far ahead I am on videos. But I've been showing a lot of silver certificates. And I'll raise the stakes now to gold certificates. And this right here, with it being Fancy Friday, I have to highlight the serial number. And if you look, that right there, you see 694496. This right here is a Radar 1907 gold certificate. It's not the only one known. There is actually a Super Radar gold certificate from 1907 that a guy from Seattle actually has, and he's not selling. I've tried to get it from him. It's probably a $3,000 note or so, but the grade of this one is actually, I believe, a little higher. This grade's at a 45 EPQ from PMG, and noticed as the Midwest Gold Cache or Cache, however you want to say it. It has that designation on it. And in researching that, granted, I'm just using Google, you cannot find anything about the paper money in the Midwest Gold Cache or Cache. It always comes up with the gold coins, the hoard that they found a few years ago, but nothing so much about paper money. So I honestly did not find a lot of information to tell you there. But the common gold certificates from 1922 are really the more known ones, but they actually did make these things in 1907 as well. With this, some things you do need to know about it. It does have Michael Hillegas on it, right here. I've always thought that's a pretty cool portrait of someone that very few people know of. And I love having designations right here, especially when it says radar serial number. But that app actually happens to be on the back here. You can see just two individual folds on this, which is what gives it the 45 EPQ. It's got great fibers in it. If you see, you can see just these fibers right through here within the paper. And up here's the designation of radar serial number. But man, I love this note. I did get it off eBay. I had someone tell me about it and said, "Hey, this is probably right down your alley," and did some selling off of a few notes and raised the funds within a matter of hours to actually buy this. So a note like this, prices on it anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000 in this grade. Without the radar, it's still a pretty valuable note because the 1907 gold certificates, if you get them above that 25 or 30 range, they do start demanding a little bit of a premium. But that radar serial number really makes this kind of a unicorn in its own way. The colors on the front, if you look at the seal right here, and just the X right here, the Roman numeral, they're not as bold as you will sometimes find these. All right, two different printing processes happened there, where the embossing on the picture, if you look on the portrait, how strong the portrait actually is. And if you look at the actual yellow ink, it's not nearly as strong as some of these, which shows that, well, they had some of the plates ready to go, and then others are a little bit more worn, I guess. But this is a really good stunner of a note. I guess the only people I've really shown it to outside of my wife is Silver Surfer and maybe Ty Platinum the Third. I guess those are the only two that really know about it. So it's kind of it's very new to me, and I'm still just kind of in awe of it. It's not often I get to own a note where it's one of two known. and to have one of just really this kind of rarity with the grade from a series that's pretty tough to find with that radar, it really makes it neat. But I'll quit the rambling, and I hope you guys have a good Fancy Friday, and hope you've been tuning in to all the past videos. I might be slowing down a little bit, probably not with Fancy Friday, but any other vehicles, or not vehicles, videos. Um, I'm changing careers, getting out of teaching. It's been a fun 10 years, but it's time to move on. And I'm going to go into the medical field now and pursue something in that. And going back to college and everything now after being off for 11 years is going to be a pretty dynamic adventure, I think, honestly. I haven't been off for 11 years from college, but to just change from education all the way to the medical field is going to be quite a change. But I'll keep up with the videos, and if I miss one every now and again, then you guys will kind of know what's up. But I appreciate you tuning in and watching, and I'll see you next time.